And then it's finished. So you all finished? I'm part finished. Only part. My grandpa was half finished. And I made my dad a quarter finished, which makes me only an 8 finished, which is not a lot. Hello everyone. It is 7:41 bedtime. I'm letting him finish this little show. He's tired. Sebastian. He's exhausted. It's been a day. Let me set my coffee down for a second. Anyway, I should probably turn this light back on that I just turned off because you won't be able to see me and I don't need to be right where rescue bots are, but today was the party at his class and it went well. I got there at 8:50. The security guard needed my name, not my ID again, but yeah, I guess he just happened to remember it yesterday, but today he didn't have it in his brain. That's fine. That's fine. We're making progress. At least I don't have to get my ID scanned every time. But yeah, I got there at 8:50 outside the classroom. We were just waiting for the kids to go out to a special bonus recess so we could set up. We had about 30 minutes to set up, but we did not need that much time. It was cute, and the kids did really great with it. First thing I asked was if it was okay if they color pictures on the diapers, because I don't think they wanted to like write full-on sentences. And some of them did write little short ones like "I love baby" and stuff like that. But nobody really wanted to write an essay or baby advice. Like she's like, I found this on Pinterest for baby showers. But they colored adorable pictures. And yeah, it was fun. We had 3 groups. So when a new group would come, oh, the heater just kicked on and it's so loud. When a new group would come, he left those cars right by the door. I would hold up the example diaper and let them know what we're doing. And then of course everybody's like, oh, diapers, ooh. The baby gonna wear them and how does it wear them? And I have to explain, don't color on the inside. Only one kid did. And the teacher was not surprised that it was that one kid. But yeah, it went well. They had another station with another craft. They were coloring on wooden baby blocks. And then there was a game station where they did a cotton ball, toss it to the cups, think like beer pong. And then they play hot potato with a diaper genie ring. And then towards the end, we gave the teacher a high chair off of her gift registry and the basket of books we had collected. Oh yeah, we got all the baby books out of the kids' backpacks. So I don't know if this teacher had gotten a heads up about that at all, or if it was kept secret. I felt bad going through their backpacks looking for books, and there were library books too because it was library day, so I was trying to like double check which ones had notes written in them and which ones had library stickers. But yeah, everything went well. She was surprised and thankful, and the kids did really well with it and the theme. They love their teacher. But I was talking to the TA, the teaching assistant, who was wonderful. She was a substitute the other day. What's that? Oh, you want to show them? I haven't gotten to that part. I'll call you over. I haven't got to after school yet. I was talking to her and she's telling me about how she works to keep Sebastian on task and stuff, but we got to talking about how Sebastian's teacher's having a baby. Her maternity leave starts March 10th, but could be earlier, obviously. It's really close to her due date. And she confirmed that the teacher will be out for the rest of the year. They will have a new teacher. Hopefully a long-term substitute, but they can't promise that. They don't know yet. So apparently the kids were told today. So he started crying this afternoon when I brought it up. He's like, yeah, we were told, and he's very upset and didn't want to talk about it. Had a lot of big emotions when he came home. But during the day I was so worn out. That was I don't know. It was just the end of the week and my brain was just done. I was just done. It's been a lot of stress. I don't know if Jax is going to keep his straight A's that he's had all quarter. I think some of them will be dipping into B land. What is going on? I literally just cleaned this. Buddy, I just cleaned up this room. Why is there so much stuff out? I just cleaned it all. And now it looks like I didn't clean it all. What happened? Everything was put away. Yeah, I don't know. And I got an email from one of the teachers saying that the system is going slow putting the grades in. So I don't know what's gonna happen. he got a terrible grade on a group project, and I kept asking him all week to talk to his teacher about it, and he kept saying he would, but he didn't. It's like, you get a C- on a group project, and it's one of the very few projects you have. Your A+ drops to barely an A, and you have a paper that's getting graded, and if you don't get like at least an A, your grade's going under. It's gonna be a B. I know it's not a big deal, but it's just frustrating because I know he can do it. I know he's worthy of the A's. So we'll see how the paper goes. It wasn't about anything that he's interested in. It was a crossover that's getting graded for 2 classes, history and English. So yeah, that's been on my mind all week and a little stressful, especially with the math freak out. And then Sebastian's IEP stuff, and also trying to get him to do his work again because he had dipped back down into not completing it, and he keeps having pent up anxiety and anger that he bursts out when he gets home. Today he ran down the long hill from the bus stop, as he always does, and I looked away, as I always do, because it freaks me out so bad that because I'm sure he's gonna fall. He's like, stop, 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 running as fast as he can. He fell today. I had the dog. Luckily it was just a scraped knee and a stinging hand. Didn't even rip his pants. But I had told him we could go to Starbucks. He wanted a matcha. I had them make it with less matcha. It was mostly oat milk, a little dash of matcha, but he still liked it. He chose the most expensive food, this like fancy cheese lunchbox, and then it's in the fridge because he ate the brie and a grape and regretted his choice. But then I took him to the dollar store. Do you want to show him what you got from the dollar store? I'm sorry the heater is so loud. It's so loud.
So, like this.
Squishy heart. Oh, that noise, I don't like it. And he chose some watermelon peeps because apparently it's already Easter. Then I got some random things, some bins for organizing, some tape, gloves. I always get like seasonal craft things that could be good for the dollhouse, even though it's not even regular done. One day I'd like to have it up on display, and I put seasonal decor up. So that was like Valentine's lace, and I could cut the hearts into lace doilies. What else? I chose some treats for Jax since Sebastian got some stuff. I chose a little, I wish I filmed it, a little Skeletor figurine because we like Skeletor. Aww. And I chose 2 candies, a Mr. Goodbar, because when I did my gingerbread house I got those Hershey miniatures and I had him try those. He likes peanuts and chocolate and he really loved those. So I got him that and his favorite berry gummy worms, Haribo, I think. His sour berry gummy worms. So I surprised him with that. I also saved half of the treat that I got from Starbucks for him. He got home, he took a long way, even though it was like brutal cold from the wind. Danny left while we were at Starbucks, so we had to get back in time to be there for Jax. But we saw him walking when we were driving home with a group of friends, too many for me to pick up, and they were enjoying their walk. But then it was 30 minutes till I got home, so they definitely went a very long way and were taking their time. But yeah, I did a little bit of knitting after getting back home, and I cooked some fried rice with tofu just because, I mean, I didn't feel like cooking, but I also didn't want to spend $40 on delivery. I just wanted to get dinner done. Sebastian was moaning that he was so tired. He's been moaning like, like this, like ever since he got home. And then I'd ask what's wrong and he'd say, I'm just so tired. So I think the sadness, having 2 recesses, the party. It's just all so much, and he's genuinely exhausted, but a part of me does fear that he's gonna get sick again, because during the party at school his eyes were really red. I don't know if it's just allergies, his remaining cold or something new. He seems okay right now because he's resting. He didn't really eat a lot of dinner. He really wanted to lay down. His fever, he doesn't have a fever or anything. You see, and his nose isn't running any more than it has been. So, I don't know. But I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't know what I showed you of the party. I can't show any kids. So I will be zooming in on videos you might have only seen. Sebastian and maybe some of the room. I don't know. I mostly was taking photos and videos so when we email all the parents who weren't there, they can see those. I'm sure the room mom will be collecting any shots because she saw me holding up my camera. She's like, oh, thank you for that. Anyway, it was a good experience. I wish I could volunteer in the classroom during like instructional time. So I would love to learn how the day goes so I could get a sense of if I ever did want to be a substitute. I literally know absolutely nothing. I know nothing about how it works. They even have like this, what's called a Promethean board or something. It's like a giant touchscreen TV, which is their chalkboard. Like I'm used to literal chalkboards. We didn't even have whiteboards when I was growing up. They have a whiteboard behind the Promethean board, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk forever. I need to get into bed. I'm not gonna stay up late. He just needs sleep. And then I'll probably spend a little time with Jax because he desperately wants me to do that. And on the weekdays, I'm like, sorry, I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up at 5:30. They've got a 4-day weekend. Danny does not, but we at least have 2 days with him. So I'm gonna go. Good night. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.